Hello guys, Wilson here and welcome to one more video about Dragonheir. I did a video with the first week of my Chief Challenges team and this time I'm doing the second video. So this will be my second week of Chief Challenge. So I'm gonna show you guys my progress, how did I improve all my damage and everything that I improved since first week. So starting from the Psycho Core. So I already improved this. It's really important if you guys keep doing Fimander and the other one, Fimander, the Labyrinth, and also the Pillar of Trial, because they give you a lot of affinity, okay? And with this affinity, you can upgrade your Psycho Core and do more damage, take less damage. As you guys can see, I've been doing all of it. You guys can see it gives a lot of affinity, okay? Same for this one. I will get this 3000, you get 2000 here, 1000 there, and same thing for Pillar of Trial, okay? You have three different ones. Each one will give you a big amount of Psycho Core. As you guys can see, 4000 there, 3500, and this is the same for every of these, okay? So it's three, it gives you a lot of affinity, and with this you can get your team stronger. So comparing with the last one, I have some upgrades. So I have these three here and these two here, and I was expecting to upgrade this to 3 today before the last shift challenge, that fourth shift challenge, but I don't think I can do it, so it's fine. I already did all the 4 shift challenges for today, and this is it. Will be my second week of Chief Challenge, and I already did some upgrades on my gear. So this is the first upgrade I did. After this, I did a lot of dungeons to farm some gear because I was missing some important parts, especially Grave of Venom helps a lot, and I really upgraded a lot on my damage, okay, for the Chief Challenge. So we go there, and we're gonna have a look. So I'm doing the poison, fire, and lightning. So it's poison, fire, lightning, radiance as my 5 chief challenges, as you guys can see here, okay? So 1000 here, 60, so 100 million, 60 million, 43 million, 29 million, okay? So especially this one, it's much better than the last one, and we're gonna have a look. So comparing with the last week, this is crazy. Compared with the last week, I did 50 million. Last week, I did 100 million, okay? 2 times the damage I did comparing with the last week. Then for this one, I did 32 million. Now I did 60 million. And the next one, this one, I did 38. Now I did 43. It's not a big difference. And then I did 29 on this one. But I don't have Rook. I still used some of the corrosion heroes, so that's not bad. So let's have a look the teams I used. I don't think I can show you guys here because I want to talk about the upgrades I did on my heroes and how important they are. When you change a piece of gear, it will increase your damage for a big amount. So the one I want to show you guys will be this one, okay? So this one, guys, I did some upgrades and they helped me a lot, especially if you get the mythic gear, it will help a lot. I don't have any attack percentage, but now the 50 million I did with the legendary gear, now this 100,000 it's with mythic gear, because the only gloves I got was defense percentage, HP and stuff like that. Now I used crit damage on both because it's the gloves I have 2 pieces of crit damage, as you guys can see, and I got one more with crit rate. So I've been managing my damage and gear with this, and it has been working quite well. I still need to upgrade these gems because they are still epic. If I can upgrade them to legendary, of course I will improve my damage. I think the mythic one, the Moonlight Mantle, it's also pretty good if you get this 50% of increased healing with Garrus, and this stuff will do a big heal and a big shield to your team. So this is exactly the same thing I was using on Vortex. Now I changed it a little bit and is much better as well. But guys, the gear, it's super important, will change a lot if you guys get your mythic gear, okay? So I'm going back to the challenge. and just show you the teams I used and the gear as well. So as you guys can see, this was the gear I used on Tarivol. Same thing for these guys. It's the same thing as the past week, but with the mythic gear. So pretty good. And I used Yola as well with this gear, attack percentage on chest and gloves. And you want to make sure you have the mantle, the moonlight mantle as well. Then for the Radiance team, it's the same thing. This time I had the chance to use the crit damage, one, crit right here, and then this one is still with legendary. But because probably when I did with this team, I didn't have the other mythic glove, so you guys can see I changed just 2 of them to mythic gloves, and it increased my damage by 30,000. Same thing, it's 2 times the damage I have on these both. For this one, I already used the crit damage gloves, but this one is really hard. This one is really hard, Quasitia, but I still managed to do more than 22,000. But of course, you want to do a lot, especially on season 4. If you are playing on the season since day 1, there's a lot of foils, so it's really hard to compete. We can check the points ranking. I'm 200, so really below. And you guys can see there's a lot to compete here. But yeah, I've less won 10,000 than the first place, basically. Less 10,000. Kinda. The first one is a bit more, 78,000. Yeah, 61, so they are much above. Of course, guys, if you have Rook on this one, on Quasitia, it's gonna do massive damage. And guys, the thing about this Chief Challenge is, if you are doing a lot of damage on just a single boss, it will give you more points, so it's a big advantage. Rook will be a big advantage for everything, basically. For Vortex, for the Chief Challenge, for the endgame boss, it's always that team with Rook will always do massive damage. And if you have one of those teams you are using is weaker, this will compensate that team that is weak. So I really think they need to kind of some balance on Rook, just to make it. I mean, it's a big advantage having Rook. It will give you like much more points comparing with the ones who don't have it, which I'm one of those persons. I don't have Rook, but I hope I get it one day. Otherwise, I'm playing with the second account on season 2, and I'm saving all my dices, everything to season 3. And I hope I'm gonna do a massive summoning session on season 3, which will be after this migration period and everything. Probably the end of the year I'll be finishing my season 3 and season 2 and starting season 3. And of course I'm gonna do a video about all that summoning session and show you guys what I got. I hope I get Chief Challenge, because I really have good exclusives from season 1 and season 2, so it's a massive account. I've been very lucky with that account with summons, and probably if that account keeps doing this well, I'm probably gonna play 200% on that account and stop playing on this one for a while, because I've been playing on 2 accounts at the same time, and it takes kinda a lot of time to manage all of that. Alright guys, I hope this video helped you to know what changes you need to do and what changes I did to improve my damage and everything. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, don't forget, leave that like and subscribe to my channel if you want to follow more content like this. Thank you so much, and see you next time.